Good morning. It is Friday, March 9, 2018. We're pleased to bring you today's edition of the local news. Welcome. In the news, value-added tax, VAT, should be introduced on July 1, 2018. Law on ratification of Minamata Convention approved by Parliament. National Youth Parliament worries about the spreading of pornographic material on Facebook. And most fishermen in Coroni got their permits. I am Dakota Simpson Marshall. This is the local news. On the 1st of July 2018, the gross value added tax, VAT, should be introduced. This is the aim of the Director of Revenues, Roy May. With the introduction of the VAT, the purchase tax will expire after 20 years. May, who is also the chairman of the implementation team, said the introduction of VAT has more benefits than sales tax. To facilitate the information flow when introducing a value-added tax to the community, a VAT website was launched yesterday. The purpose of the website is to give citizens more and clear information about the introduction of value-added tax. For years, the government has tried to get taxes from the informal sector. This is why the VAT website is important and necessary for tax reform. Citizens do not need to worry that they will pay more for services and goods. The introduction should, in principle, not lead to price increases, said Marita Lawton, head of tax affairs of the Revenue Department. With the introduction of the value-added tax, there is a shift from direct to indirect taxes. The tax is levied on the expected market value of the production or the distribution process. Iwan Wecker, Chief Inspector Import and Export Duties, said that customs have an important role in the introduction of this tax. The law regarding the ratification of the Minamata Convention on Mercury was approved and adopted yesterday with 39 votes in the National Assembly. According to the Speaker of Parliament, Jennifer Simmons, this number of votes is historical. Almost all members of the various political groups gave their approval to this law that prohibits the use of mercury. The different members of the Committee of Rapporteurs recommended the Parliament to vote for the bill. The Minamata Convention is to protect human health and the environment against the negative effects of mercury. This should lead to the discontinuation of the use of mercury in a number of products and processes, in particular the small-scale gold sector. Speaker of Parliament, Jennifer Simmons, said that with the adoption of the law, Suriname has taken a step and made a commitment. The spreading of pornographic videos on social media, in particular Facebook, seems to have become a craze in Suriname. This negative development also has the attention of the National Youth Parliament. Kelvin Koniki, president of the Youth Advice Body, is concerned about this action. Partly because of this development, the National Youth Parliament entered into a partnership with the police force, particularly the Youth Department, Opaduli. The two institutes have agreed that more should be done to make young people more aware of the consequences of drug abuse, crime, and pornography. In this context, information films will be presented. Kaniki applauded this initiative and believes that this will contribute to providing advice in the efficient and effective way to policy makers. Most fishermen off Coroni have already received their fishing permits. So said Delano Mora, chairman of the fisheries sector Coroni, OVC. Mora said he is happy with the organization within the sector. Despite this development, the fishermen of the Coconut District still have some concerns. One of them is the completion of the Loch Sluice, said Mora. The loch should provide passage for the fishermen to sea. This model was presented as a possibility for the construction of the sea wall. Mora indicated that the construction of the loch stagnated twice. This delay means that the fishermen have to spend more money for the transport of their cargo. The fish sector in Coroni is good for 3 tons of fish per season. That brings us to the end of local news for today. Join us again on Monday, same time, same station for more. Have a blessed day.